In the last video, you made your list of dream schools, and in today's video, we're going to be figuring out how can we go to our dream school without sinking into huge amounts of financial debt, and that's where scholarships come in. The premise of today's video is simple. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through 20 of the biggest Fulbright scholarships in the entire world. For your benefit, over the last few weeks, I've also been working with some of my fellow Harvard students to build a free scholarships database, which now has over 50 Fulbright scholarships in this database, and it's growing. So be sure to check that out at the top of the description, because all the scholarships I'm going to be referencing will be contained in there. So whether you're aiming for the Ivy Leagues or another dream school, this video is going to allow you to attend that school with complete financial liberation. Let's crack into it. At number one, of course, we have the Rhodes Scholarship. This is the world's most prestigious Fulbright scholarship to Oxford University, and it will fund either 2 master's degrees or your PhD program completely with a living stipend, everything covered. 120 are awarded every single year. It's super competitive. You have to be under 25, but it's available to everyone in the world. At number 2, we have the Frank Knox Memorial Fellowship, which is the scholarship that I am currently on at Harvard University. It's the most prestigious Fulbright scholarship to Harvard University, and it allows you to study your master's degree or PhD at any of the Harvard graduate schools. Only 15 are awarded each year, and you must come from Australia, the UK, Canada, or New Zealand. Next up is the Knight-Hennessy Scholarship, which is Stanford's most prestigious Fulbright scholarship and is awarded to around 100 people every single year, and it's available to everyone in the world. It's going to fund either your master's degree, your PhD, or both if you really want to do both. And you get to live at Denning House, which is the Knight-Hennessy Scholars House, for the duration of your degree. It's a real life-changing scholarship, but it's super competitive. At number 4 is the Schwarzman Scholarship, which is a Fulbright scholarship to Tsinghua University in China, where you can study your Masters of Global Affairs. Up to 200 young leaders are awarded this every single year, and essentially you just spend a year immersing yourself in Chinese culture and developing yourself into an international leader. I recently applied for this scholarship, and I should find out in the next few weeks if I've been successful with it, so fingers crossed. At number 5, we have the Gates Cambridge Scholarship, which is a Fulbright scholarship to Cambridge University and is awarded to 80 people every single year. It's going to allow you to pursue your master's or PhD, and it's open to everyone in the world, provided you're not a citizen of the UK. So literally just everyone outside of the United Kingdom, which is great for international students. At number 6, we have the Skoll Scholarship, which is a ridiculously competitive scholarship because it's going to be a fully funded degree for your MBA at Oxford. Only 5 people in the world win it every single year, and it's specifically focused on leaders who want to drive social impact, but this is something that I would suggest you wait until you're 25 to 30 years old to apply for, so that you have enough experience. On a similar vein, at number 7, we have the Harvard MBA Scholarship, which is like the Skoll Scholarship, but this one's going to fund your Harvard MBA. It's going to give you $100,000 USD every single year to fund your MBA program, but it's only awarded to 3 people each year. So you're going to have a lot of work experience to actually be considered for something like this. Next up is the Audacious Fellowship, which is one of the most exciting fellowships out there. It's $100,000 USD to spend a year working on your creative idea, your research project, or your startup to bring that into fruition. It's just $100,000 in funding, no strings attached, to financially support you to pursue your passion. Only 10 people win it each year across the globe, and I was shortlisted for this scholarship earlier this year, so I might make a video documenting my process and how I plan to submit a better application for next year. At number 9 is the Quad Fellowship, which is the other scholarship that I'm currently on for my degree at Harvard University. This is a $40,000 USD scholarship to support your postgraduate studies in the United States, whether that be for your master's or PhD. The catch is that you have to be focused in the field of STEM, so medicine, engineering, computer science, etc. And it's only available to some specific countries. So Australia, United States, Japan, the United Kingdom, and then also any of the 14 ASEAN countries. I also recently made a video about how I won the Quad Fellowship in the application I submitted and the interview process, so be sure to check out that video, it'll be in the description. At number 10 is the Clarendon Scholarship, which is a Fulbright scholarship to Oxford University that's going to allow you to pursue any master's or PhD program. It's very much like the Rhodes Scholarship, it's just another one. There is 200 scholarships awarded each year, and you're automatically considered for it when you apply to Oxford, so it's a fantastic one to apply for if you're just planning on applying for Oxford anyway. At number 11 is the Fulbright Scholarship, which is like the hallmark postgraduate scholarship. It's awarded everywhere in the world, and you get anywhere between $30,000 and $200,000 in funding, depending on what degree you're pursuing and which country you're coming from. There's thousands of these scholarships awarded every single year, so definitely check that one out. At number 12 is the Cheapening Scholarship, and I seriously think this is one of the coolest scholarships because it's a full ride scholarship to any university in the UK, and the catch is that they award 1,500 of these scholarships every single year. I mean, talk about volume and value. Like, this is a scholarship that you should seriously consider if you want to do your postgraduate studies in the UK. Changing tack a little bit, at number 13 we have the Rotary Peace Fellowship, which is of course run by Rotary International, and it funds a master's program focused on promoting peace and social impact. Roughly 130 are awarded every single year, but the catch is that you need 3 years of full-time work experience in peace or social impact work. So this is something you're probably gonna have to do later down the career track. At number 14 is the TED Audacious Project, which is run by like the people who do TED Talks. So it's a really big deal. They award 10 every single year, and essentially they pay for you to house yourself at the TED offices to work on your creative idea, your startup, or any research innovation that is gonna drive huge amounts of change for the world. The National Geographic actually also does something very similar. They're super competitive. They're for people with a lot of career and worldly experience. So definitely just keep this one in the back of your mind and make it one that you're going to apply for every single year until you're successful. On a similar vein, at number 15 is the Thiel Fellowship, which awards young people $100,000 to build their idea, startup, or research innovation. The philosophy of the scholarship is they want to fund people who want to build things instead of sitting in the classroom. So you must be under 23 years of age, there's 30 awarded annually, and if you are successful, you have to drop out of your undergraduate university degree in order to spend the 2 years pursuing the Thiel Fellowship and your idea. Next up is the McCall Scholarship, which is a full-ride scholarship to McGill University in Canada. So if you've ever had a passion for wanting to study in Canada, this one is for you because McGill University is one of the top universities in Canada. It covers tuition, gives you a living stipend, everything you need to maximize your time at McGill University, studying any master's degree there. Now, have you ever wanted to study in Switzerland? Because at number 17, we have the Swiss Government Excellence Scholarships, which are full-ride scholarships to study your PhD or master's at any university in Switzerland. There are over 500 of these scholarships awarded annually, so please check this one out if Switzerland is on the cards for you to do your postgraduate studies. At number 18 is the Commonwealth Scholarships, which are full-ride scholarships to any university in the UK to pursue your master's or PhD. The scholarship is specifically targeted towards students from low-income countries. So if you're from a low-income country, there's a ton of different scholarships within the Commonwealth Scholarships program that you can apply for. If you're from a high-income country like Australia or the United States, there is one scholarship you can apply for and it will fund your PhD. So definitely check that one out. Be careful with the eligibility requirements for that scholarship. At number 19, we're really changing pace here. It's going to be the American Express Leadership Academy and the One Young World Summit, both of which are leadership conferences for young leaders interested in social impact. The American Express Leadership Academy was run in 3 locations last year: Australia, New York, and the UK. And then the One Young World Summit was held in Montreal in Canada this year. So it just pays for your flights. It allows you to spend a week at a conference meeting like-minded young world leaders. So definitely check that one out if you want to grow your leadership potential in the field of social impact. And lucky last, at number 20, is the Churchill Fellowship. This is specifically for Australians and people from the UK, and it gives you $50,000 to spend the year traveling the world, learning from world leaders and gaining experiential learning in your field of expertise. The reason I put this as the last one is I feel as though this idea of travel fellowships exists across many countries. You just have to do your research through Googling travel fellowships in specific country or asking ChatGPT as well, because these are life-changing opportunities that you should definitely do your own research to find for your respective countries. And that's gonna do it for this scholarships video. I know that was a lot. Again, check out the scholarships database in the description, and my goal for this video is to expose you to hopefully 4 or 5 scholarships that you're now eager to apply for to help support your postgraduate studies in the United States, UK, or anywhere in the world. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, Don't worry, in the next video, I'm going to be explaining step by step how you can become the best possible applicant to position yourself to win Fulbright scholarships and also get into your dream schools. Also, as someone who has already applied to 16 of these prestigious scholarships, and I'm applying for a lot more of these, if you want free one-on-one support, be sure to fill out my Google form in the description because I'm selecting one new student every single week to help out. I really hope this video helps, and I'll see you in the next part in this 10-part series. Good luck.